Hi, my name is Lenny Laskowski. I travel all over the world speaking to many groups from one country to the other, and I am always approached by people. They ask me, if I was to give them one tip, what would that be when they have to give a presentation? And I always say to them, have a conversation. And they're surprised because they think when they get up in front of a group of people, they have to give a performance. Nothing can be further from the truth. We have conversations every day in our lives, whether we talk to friends, whether we talk to relatives. But when you get up in front of a group of people, we think it's a performance. So we put ourselves in performance mode, performance thinking. That is not what you want to do. Just come up and have a conversation with the people. We practice, we run into somebody at the store, we have a conversation. We call somebody on the phone, we have a conversation. We get home at the end of the day, we have a conversation. So we know how to do this. But for whatever reason, when somebody gets up in front of a group of people, particularly if it's in front of a group of peers or friends or colleagues, we think that we have to perform, and that is so farther from the truth. Just come up and have a conversation. So in order to do that, you have to think in conversational mode. So if you're planning what you're saying, don't write it down, because we don't write conversationally. That's what a lot of people do. They write down what they're going to say, and they try to memorize it, which you never memorize. So that's the other thing, don't memorize it. So write like you do if you're going to have a conversation. Write it down, practice it. Does it sound conversation? Go back and change it. Better yet, say it out loud how you say the conversation and write it down. That's the approach you want to use in front of a group of people. So my first tip that I always tell people, have a conversation, and your connection with the audience is always going to be better.